Wise he kind of like put me in the bad spot. Has like the 7-footer on me. It was like 2 seconds left, so I just had to like just heave a prayer and hopefully win it. So on the way back, Wise was telling me I was going to be
RJ, I was expecting you to look a little more bloody out here based on what we saw on the court. What happened?
I just got hit in the face, and his head kind of face planted into my nose. I have a sensitive nose, so I bleed a lot, but thankfully it's not broken. So I'm good.
Was this just like, it was pretty quiet, 26 or whatever it ended up being for you? Is that just kind of like, your experience as a scorer kind of showing how, like, quietly in a way you can put up those kind of numbers?
Yeah, I think I just did a good job of just kind of just taking what the defense gave me tonight. Just taking my open shots. I was more efficient tonight. And I did a lot of good things other than scoring. I was able to kind of penetrate quick into the playing zone, find open shooters and stuff like that. So it was really just more about just kind of just playing my game, not trying to overdo anything. So I think I did it tonight.
Is that the most you've ever bled after committing a foul?
Yeah, usually
it's when you get fouled you bleed
that's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
Usually my nosebleeds happen like if it's hot in the room, if it's hot on the court. But I think today was like the most blood I ever had because like it was all over my hands and I looked down, there's blood on the court. So by far, yeah.
Did it startle you at all? See all that blood?
Nah, because like it's usually
It was more than usual.
I had nosebleeds since I was like 7, so like this was nothing new.
You've been here 5 years. Have you seen the clip of Hansborough when he got elbowed and he
I
was
saw that. I was talking to Craig. He told me I should have took off the towel and like threw it and started like in the crowd and shit.
There's a photo of him in a little room. I actually saw him after the game in that room with the towel. Yeah. And the towel's 3/4 blood and he's just holding it and there's just dry blood all over his face. You got to find that.
I'm not doing that.
It'll make you feel better about today.
Do you think you guys kind of found your formula that you've been searching for, the way you guys need to play to win tonight?
Yeah, I think we did a good job of kind of just sharing the wealth today, moving the ball from good to great shots, and I think I'm really proud of our defense. We was communicating, talking on switches. We had a low man today, we had gaps. So overall, our communication on the defensive end was great, and that allowed us to go up big in the first and second half. So what stood out for me today was our defense, and we're going to need more of that moving forward.
And their size, like everybody we were talking about you guys' size all year, and that they had it. It wasn't a problem. And does that give you confidence you can do that going forward?
I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, we know we're a small team, but one thing Coach Davis always talks about is heart over height. Like we know we don't have 7-footers, but we do have heart, and we have a gritty team. So we found our way. Sometimes we fired in the post, we double team the post. Sometimes we left our big men on the island because that's what they're capable of. And we know we have confidence in them for them to kind of get stops. And I think Wash, Vin, Jay Witt, JB, when he came in, they all did a good job of kind of just being physical on the catch with the big man because that's a tough assignment. They're 7 feet, so they did a good job of kind of meeting them at the rim and boxing out, and he was able to go convert on the offensive end.
How much quicker does communicating make you guys defensively? It looks like you're a healthy step quicker when you guys are doing that than you have been.
Yeah, it feels like everybody's like on the same string, right? So one guy talks, it kind of just like a domino effect, and I think we did that today. It kind of just carried on from practice after Notre Dame. I think we all just kind of just use that as a way to kind of just stay positive and get this thing going. And we see like when we're communicating, we're talking, like we're able to get stops. And when we're not, that's when teams score and they just go off on mistakes. So yeah, for sure.
Is that why there was so much more energy? It looked like the energy was at a much higher level early than we've seen in past games.
Yeah, 100%. I think it started in Notre Dame. Like even in the locker room, we was out just banging the lockers, like playing music. That was definitely like the most loud we ever been all year. Notre Dame game and today. It's just a lot of just communication going from from inside of the locker room from halftime out into the court, and it carries on a long way.
What did you guys tell Vin about the NC State rivalry? He's fired up already by it. What have you told him about it?
Well, Hoops does a good job of every time we have a recruit or just somebody just come in as a transfer, the freshman. He always just talks about the rivalry game just for us to be prepared because obviously NC State's a good team and. It's always been a back and forth. There's history before us, so I'm glad Vince fired up, and it's gonna be a great atmosphere going on Saturday. So yeah.
And you're used to that rivalry too. I mean, what do you remember about that rivalry?
Yeah, I just remember playing against DJ Burns for 3-4 years. So every time he gets the ball, the crowd goes wild. Just fun matchups at the end of the day. They're up the street in Raleigh, and we're in Chapel Hill, so it's kind of just. just a lot of bickering going back and forth. But at the end of the day, it's basketball, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to playing Trez, so yeah.
Drake had 17 tonight. Seems like he's looking for a shot a lot more in the recent games. Do you see the confidence sort of building in him, and what do you think has been the spark of that confidence?
We've just been telling Drake to be more aggressive. Like, we know he can do all the little tangible things that he does well for his team, but just be aggressive when he has the ball. Whether that's driving to the ring, knocking down threes, which he did tonight. So when he gets the ball, don't be kind of just tentative. Just be you and be Drake Powell. So I'm glad he did that tonight.
He could be a defensive stopper too.
100%, yeah. Just with his length, athleticism, he's able to recover fast with block shots and even get defensive stops.
Has there been more arc on your jumper the last few games?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of film of just like my jump shots. Big Man actually sent me a lot of my clips of just my shots from this year, just to kind of just critique myself and when shots are going in, when shots are not. I felt like in the beginning of the year a little bit I was rushing my shot rather than just shooting the basketball and being patient with it. I felt like I was kind of just like pressed a little bit, and when I do make a shot, it's more as I'm set, my feet are set. It's more of like a relaxed position. So I've been doing a good job of doing that, working out Marcus Page and then myself as well.
Cool.
It
Thanks,
seems
man.
like your
Appreciate it.
feet might